How's it going, guys? Welcome to Phantom Fuel, and this is our Thor Ragnarok spoiler review. We are back. My name is Mike.
My name is Grisel.
Where the hell have we been? I don't even know. We were stuck somewhere in space, and we just made it back to Earth. So we're glad to be back to Earth. Space food was a little weird.
We were abducted by aliens.
Yeah.
And they changed my hair color.
Yeah. Space food was a little weird, but we adjusted, and we're back to, we're happy to be back to pizza and stuff.
And tacos.
So, thank you guys for joining us. Like I said, this is a spoiler review of Thor Ragnarok. So if you have not watched the movie, you might not want to watch this video just yet. Go watch the movie. Come back, watch the video. Go ahead and comment below, and get all the we'll get started with all the fun stuff. So immediately, what did you think about the movie?
I like it. I think he had started with a good comedy, and he kept going the flow with the comedy. He didn't die, so I really like that part.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna start right off the bat. I really enjoyed the movie. I liked it a lot. I had fun with the movie. It was really funny from, like you said, from beginning to end. I mean, there was just no drop in
the comedy part.
The comedy. I feel like the pacing was really, really good. Like it was like from beginning, you kind of knew what you were gonna get into, all the way to the end. It just kind of went. I mean, this movie flew by. Like, I don't remember when was the last time that I was sitting in the theater and I didn't look at my phone once to see what time it was, because I mean, the credits start rolling. I'm like, what the hell? This movie's done already? 2+ hours already went by. Like, I was like, what in the world?
That's 2 hours.
I don't even know how many hours it was. 2:10. It was 2:10.
It felt like good. Like
it felt like
at
30
the time,
minutes.
I didn't look. Like Mike said, I didn't look at my phone. Like, oh, how long is gonna be this movie? It's gonna end already. Because sometimes I do that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in the theater and it's low key. I'm like, go see my phone, and if I know the movie is 2 hours, I'm just like, okay, the movie started at this time, so
we'll be home at midnight, or
it's about to finish. It's about to finish. I'm like, and I expecting the ending already. And for this movie, I totally forgot about it, and I'm like, oh, it's about to end already.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that credit goes to the pacing of the movie. I think the pacing was, like it was just like boom, like it just went by, it flew by, like it was no drop.
Yeah.
So,
and it has this good and bad on doing that too, because you felt some moments, and some moments you didn't feel them too much because they were like flying through it.
Yeah, I guess to reiterate what you were saying, like it's like the moment, probably one of my negatives was with Odin. When he died, I didn't feel it. Like, I didn't feel it at all, and I don't think that's I mean, like, you want to feel it because it's their dad. It's Odin. You know what I mean? You want to feel the death of his dad and stuff like that, and
but it was very, very tricky because he dies and then they introduce you to Hela really quick. Like, we're taking him, but here he goes, Hela. You know, so it was like emotions, like,
it didn't give me time to breathe. Like,
no.
I didn't get to soak in that, not, I guess, soak in because of lack of a better word, but I didn't really get to soak in that death of Odin. I didn't really get to feel it. It was just like, oh, he's gone. Oh shoot. Like, what? Okay, let's move on. We're moving on.
Passing through that moment at the same time, it was the introduction of Hela with Loki and Thor, and to the moment that they acknowledged that it was the sister, they were like, what? Kind of like, they didn't, kind of like, you cannot not process that too quick, They're like, okay, it's the sister that dies, hell is introduction, and it was just too much in that scene going on.
Yeah, no, I kind of agree with you on that part where it was like, oh, okay, it's the sister. Oh, holy crap. Oh, Odin's dead. Oh, here's the sister. And it was just like, but again, like I said, the pacing was good because it never dropped.
Yeah.
So the pacing was good, but some of these moments that you wanted to sink in, I felt like they didn't get to sink into me. It's some of the moments that I should have reacted to, maybe a little, sad, maybe a little, emotional in some of these moments. I didn't really get time to feel it because I didn't get time to soak it in because of just the how quick everything just went by. I keep going like karate chopping the camera, but that's just how quick everything went by. Just you know, as fast as my karate chops you're seeing, that's how fast the movie went by. But no, I mean, I know we were talking about it briefly when we were driving over here, and I think we can both agree that this was probably our favorite Thor movie.
Yes,
out of the
it
three.
is. At least mine, it is my favorite. I think I saw more or Thor personality-wise than in the other movies. It was a little more serious, a little kind of like dark.
Sure.
Like
I really enjoyed Thor 1.
Yeah. That was
Dark
better
World
than
was
the
a little
second one.
Dark World was a little rough, but I actually liked Dark World. I don't know if I'm gonna get hate for that, but who cares? But I liked Dark World, but it was I know it was not good. You know what I mean? But this one was really good. So this one definitely pushes up to my favorite Thor, followed by Thor 1 and then Dark World. But this one was really fun, really good. Chris Hemsworth, you know for damn sure that
you are Thor.
Well, yeah. Besides that, no, but you know for damn sure that those little comedy those little comedy bits that they were doing.
Oh, the videos are the roommate.
Of the roommate, yeah, the videos of the roommate. Yes. You know, you can tell that they really enjoyed those, and I think that those helped maybe, you know, Kevin Feige and Marvel and crew and stuff to say, hey, you know what, let's change it up a bit. You know, we literally have this guy that has like some good comedic chops, and Chris Hemsworth really is a funny ass dude. He really is. You know, so that,
and good looking too.
Sure, you know, so you know it really worked. His comedy really worked. His timing was really spot on. You know, at the beginning where was it you were telling me where he was fighting at the beginning where
Surtur.
Yeah, where he was
so funny.
You know, when you're Thor.
You're Thor, the son of Odin, and blah blah blah. And he's like, yeah, you are the son of da 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 da.
No, he was like, well, he didn't say da 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 da. He said, you are the son of a bitch, I guess.
Something.
So
I'm not saying by the words.
So that was really funny when he was spinning there. And he was like, oh, give me a second, you know, I'll turn back around. Yeah. That was funny too.
Because Surtur, he looks like so passionate into his like telling him toward his story or what he was going to do or something like that, and Thor was like, okay, hold on your story right there, give me 1 second. Yeah. And then it comes back, okay, you can continue. That was so funny. I was like, oh my god, this is the Thor that I like to see, you know. It's very sarcastic. He knows who he is or he's capable of doing, and he's not like afraid to show to people, you know. Yeah. So it was, and also at the same time that he's all this, he's really humble with people. So I like it.
Yeah. So we're gonna speed through some of the things that we liked and we didn't like. I really liked Korg, which you know, like what was it?
Super funny.
He was super funny. I liked was it Valkyrie? What's her name? Tessa Thompson. I really liked her. I thought she did really well. I thought she was one of my favorites, as well as Carl Urban was one of my favorites, as well as Hulk. The Executioner. Hulk was cool too, but let me get with Carl Urban for a little bit because I really liked his character, and I really felt like his character was maybe underrated. You know, I really like the fact that how he starts off and he feels underappreciated, and you know, Hela comes in, you know, gives him, you know, makes him his her right hand man or right hand woman, and you know, and he, you know, he's kind of double guessing, he's kind of double thinking, and you know, he's asked to do some questionable things that even he's questioning. And at the end of the day, you know, he kind of goes back and says, you know what, these are my people. I'm going to defend these people. And at the end, he dies for his people.
Yeah, that was a little emotional for me to see that. Because you can see, like, yeah, he was next to Hela, but at the same time, he was suffering inside. Like, I'm going to help you because I don't want to die, but I don't want to hurt my people at the same time. But at the end, it came out his true self saying, like, you know, I'm gonna defend my people anyways.
Yeah.
So and he died.
Live or
for
die,
them.
I'm gonna defend my people.
Yeah.
So I really liked his character. Like I said, I thought his character was really well layered. Valkyrie's character was really well layered too. You can, she has a history with being in Asgard and with Hela. So it was, those characters were some of my favorite. Tom Hiddleston, again, he kills it as Loki all the time, every single day. So he was, again, he's again one of my favorites. Hela was actually pretty good. I'm not gonna say hella good, but she was pretty good. And I think I give more credit to Cate Blanchett than the way the character was written. I think Cate Blanchett really did
with the presence of her.
Her presence probably made the character a lot more memorable than it probably would have been if it would have played by somebody else. So we've talked about how Marvel has trouble with some of its villains, not named Loki.
Not him.
But this one, I think this one was better. I think this was better than most of their villains. Yes. But again, I think it worked because of Cate Blanchett and because of what she brought to that role, and she took that role serious. And I think, and I'm sure we're not gonna see. This is not the last we're gonna see of her. I'm sure she'll be back. With Thanos and
I hope so. She was really, really good.
Yeah, she was really good. Idris Elba, I liked him a lot. Stanley's cameo was pretty funny.
Oh my god, I love Stanley's cameo in this. It's like, okay, so give me time or something.
He was like the barber. Yeah, he's the one that cut Thor's hair.
Yeah, it was really good.
Mark Ruffalo, I had some issues with Mark Ruffalo, just like with Hela, where the character, I felt like the character was a little, I feel like the character was better than it should have been because of Cate Blanchett. With Hela, and with Hulk, it's a little different, but I still have my little things with Hulk. I know you loved Hulk, and that's fine.
I like it because they make him talk. Finally, he's talking. He's not only so like, So I love that he's talking, and he's like, he has his little character. Not only this guy that is mad all the time and smashing things. No, you can see he's like, I'm Thor. I'm Thor. I'm Hulk, and I like to smash things, but also I'm friendly. I'm this, like this is the other side of me when I'm not smashing things. So I really, really like that part.
And I think that's where we kind of separate a little bit. I didn't mind it. Now, don't get me wrong. I didn't mind it. I actually really liked the Bruce Banner part. I thought those were perfect. The Hulk part, I had my 50-50 on it. I really enjoyed some parts. Like I said, I think the talking was really cool. But I feel like they dumbed him down a little bit at times. They would call him the stupid Avenger. And I felt like sometimes, like, some of the things that they had him say or do made him feel like the stupid Avenger, like, at least to me, you know what I mean? Like, so, and I didn't, and I kind of do like my Hulk just smashing things at times. And I agree, though. I think that having dialogue does help and does make, layer the character a little bit more. But I think that's where Bruce Banner comes in, where that's the layered part, and the Hulk part is kind of more of the smashy part. But I liked it. I really liked it. He had a lot of funny lines. So for the movie, for what they did with the movie, for what they did with this Hulk, I really liked it. But like I said, my Hulk was very, very a slight negative. It was very, very. It was. Now I'm just kind of being picky at this point with the Hulk, because I really enjoyed the Hulk, but I'm just kind of being a little bit picky. It wasn't too much of an issue for me, but I was like, hey, you know what? I gotta pick some stuff. I was like, well, I guess I wasn't 100% satisfied with Hulk. Maybe I was just 98% satisfied with Hulk or something like that, But again, Hela was one of Cate Blanchett really, really did a really good job, and I think that's what made Hela a little bit more memorable than what she would have been if they would have hired somebody else. Again, the pacing was really, really good. But I think the pacing also didn't let me digest some of these moments. So that's maybe, I guess you could say, a negative in some part, at least for me. And again, some people might think it's a positive, but, like you were saying, like the death of Odin, the death of the Executioner, of Carl Urban's character. It was just everything was just so fast paced that I didn't get to react. So Doctor Strange was in it. I thought his little part was cool. Idris Elba is always rocking it, man. He's always really good at whatever he's gonna do. Anything else you want to add with this movie?
Well, one of my negatives, if you
Okay.
would want to call it like that, is that I wish I could have seen more about the fight of Fenris and the Hulk.
Okay.
I think they cut it too quick, and he's a big character, and I just wish we had seen a little bit more of that fight, you know? Like, it was really funny when Bruce, like, threw himself and then it smashed.
Oh, he smashed. That was really funny, actually.
And then Fenris
Really.
was like, what the heck? And like, they just keep walking. But
Yeah.
that was a really good scene. But I wish I could see more of the fighting between these two.
I'm telling you, it had some really funny ass moments.
Yes.
It really did. It really did. Post credit scenes. I mean, I think we got introduced to two. One was a mid credit scene, which is
Yes.
mostly ties to the cinematic universe, and then the end credit scene was mostly just a
Green
comedy bit.
Grandmaster.
Yeah, you know, with Jeff Goldblum. You know, just you know, the Grandmaster. It was funny. You know, Jeff Goldblum. Kind of like the same thing with Benicio del Toro, where they looked really silly in the trailers and stuff like that. But once you see them in the movie and what their role in the movie is,
It makes
it
sense.
makes sense. You kind of forget about it. And it's the same thing. I think Jeff Goldblum did a great job, and that's one of his end. You know.
Yeah, and he's a brother of the collector,
Yeah,
right?
I think he's the brother of the collector. I think that's what they look. Their appearance is very similar.
Yeah.
You know, so it.
And the weirdness.
Yeah, the weirdness and stuff. So that was why did I go really close to the microphone? That was really, you know, I really enjoyed it. You know, the mid credit scene, it's I think that kind of hints to the beginning of maybe the beginning of Infinity War. That's what I'm thinking. It looks like they're gonna be capturing that ship. I guess that ship. Where Asgards are in, and they're trying to escape, and you know, it looks like, you know, Thanos is gonna be the guy that's gonna capture that ship and stuff. And it looks like maybe around that time, that's where Thor's gonna kind of get lost in space, and then, you know, where, you know, some of the people were able to see it. I got to see the leak part, but where Thor hits the windshield of the Guardians of the Galaxy. So I'm assuming that's where that part kind of ties in. But you guys check it out for yourselves if you have not watched the movie. I hope you've watched the movie at this point. We've been talking for like 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
What were you going to say?
Or check for the leak part.
Yeah. But I mean, in general, any final thoughts about the movie?
I like it. I enjoy it. I think it's a very entertaining movie. So I don't think you guys gonna be bored by it.
Yeah, no.
And it has its comedy on point. It's not too much, but it's not like you know, not boring.
Yeah.
So it has a really good pace, and you don't have to know too much about the storylines of Thor to go watch this movie and enjoy it.
I actually agree with that. I didn't really think about that. Yeah, I agree. I think this movie was really fun. Pacing was quick. I mean, this movie flew. I think I already said that already, but it was ridiculously fast. So I mean, if you're somebody that maybe gets easily bored in the theater, I don't really think you're gonna get bored with this one, just because this movie flies. You know, so it was really fun. It was funny from beginning all the way to the end. So I mean, I had a good time with this movie. I think this is one of my favorite movies of the year. Not my favorite movie of the year, but one of my favorite movies of the year. I had a lot of fun with this movie. That is it for us today, guys. Thank you for joining us in this spoiler review of Thor Ragnarok here in Phantom Fuel. Make sure you guys subscribe to our channel. You know, check out some of our other videos down there. Leave us a comment below what you thought about the movie. Spoil the hell out of the movie down there, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.